History remembers them. Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, Harriet Tubman, Marie Curie. 4 women, separated by centuries and circumstance, yet united by an unyielding spirit. They dared to challenge the established order. They fought for their beliefs, their people, their vision of a better world. Their stories are not just historical records, they are fiery testaments to the power of courage, resilience, and unwavering determination. These women transcended the limitations imposed upon them. Born into worlds that sought to confine them to the shadows, they rose to become beacons of light. Cleopatra, the last Pharaoh of Egypt, a shrewd strategist and diplomat, defied Roman might to protect her kingdom. Joan of Arc, a peasant girl who heard the call of God, rallied a demoralized French army and altered the course of the 100 Years' War. Harriet Tubman, born into slavery, risked her life repeatedly to guide others to freedom through the Underground Railroad. Marie Curie, a pioneering scientist in a male-dominated field, unearthed the secrets of radioactivity, forever changing our understanding of the universe. Their journeys were fraught with danger, their paths strewn with obstacles. Yet they persisted, driven by an inner strength that defied the odds. Their stories resonate through time, reminding us that the power to change the world resides within each of us. Born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, Cleopatra inherited a kingdom in turmoil. Egypt, once a mighty empire, was now a client state of Rome. Cleopatra, however, was no ordinary ruler. Intelligent, charismatic, and a skilled linguist, she understood the complexities of power. She would use her considerable charm and intellect to forge alliances, to maneuver within the Roman political landscape. Her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony were not merely affairs of the heart. They were strategic partnerships designed to secure her kingdom's survival. Cleopatra bore Caesar a son, Caesarion, hoping to legitimize her rule and perhaps even establish a dynasty that would unite Rome and Egypt. Her ambitions, however, would be met with resistance. Rome, under the rule of Octavian, was wary of Cleopatra's power, threatened by her influence. The final confrontation between Octavian and the combined forces of Cleopatra and Mark Antony at the Battle of Actium sealed Egypt's fate. Facing defeat, Cleopatra chose suicide over capture, a final act of defiance against the encroaching Roman power. Joan of Arc's story is one of faith, courage, and ultimately tragedy. Born into a peasant family in Domremy, France, Joan's life was forever changed when she began experiencing visions and hearing voices. These divine messages, she claimed, were from Saint Michael, Saint Catherine, and Saint Margaret. They instructed her to support Charles VII and drive the English out of France. Driven by her unwavering faith, Joan convinced the skeptical Charles VII to allow her to lead the French army. Clad in white armor and carrying a banner emblazoned with the image of God, Joan inspired the demoralized French troops. Her military acumen, though unorthodox, proved effective. She led the French to victory at the Siege of Orleans, a turning point in the 100 Years' War. Joan's success, however, would be short-lived. Captured by Burgundian forces allied with the English, she was tried for heresy and witchcraft. The trial was a farce, designed to discredit both Joan and the Dauphin she had helped crown. Condemned by a court manipulated by her enemies, Joan of Arc was burned at the stake in 1431. She was only 19 years old. Born into slavery in Maryland, Harriet Tubman knew firsthand the horrors of human bondage. She had endured the back-breaking labor, the constant threat of physical abuse. But Harriet possessed an indomitable spirit, a fierce determination to be free. In 1849, she escaped to the north, guided by the North Star and her unwavering faith. Yet freedom for herself was not enough. Harriet felt compelled to return to the South, to guide others out of the darkness of slavery. Thus began her perilous journeys as a conductor on the Underground Railroad. Time and again, she risked her life, returning to the South to lead her people to freedom. Her courage earned her the nickname Moses, a testament to her unwavering faith and her commitment to liberation. During the Civil War, Harriet served as a scout, a spy, and a nurse for the Union Army. She continued to fight for social justice even after the war, advocating for women's suffrage and equal rights. Harriet Tubman's life was a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity. Her legacy continues to inspire generations to fight for freedom and equality. Marie Curie, the pioneer of radioactivity. Her scientific contributions truly revolutionized our understanding of the physical world. Born Maria Sklodowska in Warsaw, Poland, she faced significant challenges in pursuing her education. At the time, higher education for women was virtually non-existent in Poland. Undeterred, Marie moved to Paris and enrolled at the Sorbonne, where she studied physics and mathematics. It was there that she met Pierre Curie, a brilliant physicist who would become her husband and scientific partner. Together, they embarked on groundbreaking research into the invisible rays emitted by uranium. Their work led to the discovery of two new elements, polonium and radium, and the birth of a new field of study, radioactivity. Marie Curie's dedication to her research came at a personal cost. Constant exposure to radioactive materials took a toll on her health. Yet, she persisted, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a desire to advance scientific knowledge. Her groundbreaking work earned her 2 Nobel Prizes, making her the first person and the only woman to win the award in 2 different scientific fields. These 4 women, separated by centuries and continents, shared remarkable similarities. They were all pioneers, trailblazers who defied societal expectations and challenged the status quo. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, fought tenaciously to preserve her kingdom's independence against the encroaching Roman Empire. Joan of Arc, a peasant girl guided by her faith, rallied a demoralized army and altered the course of a war. Harriet Tubman, born into slavery, risked her life repeatedly to guide others to freedom, becoming a conductor on the Underground Railroad and a symbol of hope for the oppressed. Marie Curie, a brilliant scientist, overcame gender barriers and societal prejudices to make groundbreaking discoveries in the field of radioactivity. Their stories are not simply tales of individual triumph. They are testaments to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity and effect monumental change. These women faced seemingly insurmountable obstacles, yet they persevered, driven by an inner strength and an unwavering belief in their cause. Their resilience, their unwavering commitment to their values, serves as an inspiration to us all. These women lived in societies that sought to define them by their gender. Cleopatra was expected to be a figurehead, a pawn in the Roman political game. Joan of Arc, born into a world dominated by men, was expected to fulfill the traditional roles of wife and mother. Harriet Tubman, enslaved from birth, was considered property, denied basic human rights. Marie Curie, navigating the male-dominated world of science, faced constant skepticism and prejudice. Yet they refused to be defined by the limitations imposed upon them. Cleopatra used her political acumen and her understanding of Roman power dynamics to protect her kingdom. Joan of Arc, clad in armor and carrying her banner, became a symbol of French resistance. Harriet Tubman, guided by her faith and her unwavering moral compass, challenged the very institution of slavery. Marie Curie, through her groundbreaking research and scientific discoveries, shattered stereotypes and paved the way for future generations of female scientists. Their lives were a testament to the power of defying expectations and shaping one's destiny. The impact of these 4 women extends far beyond their lifetimes. Cleopatra's story continues to fascinate, her image synonymous with beauty, power, and tragedy. Joan of Arc remains a potent symbol of French national identity, her courage and unwavering faith inspiring artists and writers for centuries. Harriet Tubman's legacy is deeply interwoven with the fight for civil rights and racial equality in America. Her story serves as a reminder of the horrors of slavery and the enduring power of the human spirit to overcome even the most brutal forms of oppression. Marie Curie's pioneering work in radioactivity laid the foundation for numerous scientific advancements, from medical imaging to cancer treatment. Her story continues to inspire young women to pursue careers in STEM fields, breaking down barriers and expanding the boundaries of human knowledge. These women, though long gone, continue to shape our world. Their stories remind us that the fight for justice, equality, and knowledge is an ongoing struggle. In a world grappling with complex challenges, the stories of Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, Harriet Tubman, and Marie Curie offer a timeless message of hope and inspiration. They remind us that individuals, armed with courage and conviction, can make a profound difference. They demonstrate that the pursuit of knowledge, the fight for freedom, and the struggle for equality are battles worth fighting. Their lives serve as a call to action, encouraging us to challenge injustice, to break down barriers, and to strive for a better future. These women, separated by time and circumstance, are united by their unwavering spirit, their refusal to accept the limitations imposed upon them. Their stories transcend historical and cultural boundaries, resonating with people from all walks of life. They remind us that the power to effect change resides within each of us. We all have the potential to be catalysts for progress, to leave our mark on the world. The question is, will we answer the call?
The echoes of Cleopatra's defiance, Joan of Arc's faith, Harriet Tubman's courage, and Marie Curie's brilliance reverberate through time. They remind us that the human spirit is capable of extraordinary feats. These women challenged the norms of their time. They fought for their beliefs, their people, and their vision of a better world. Their stories are not confined to history books. They are relevant and deeply relevant to the challenges we face today. Each of these women in their own unique way embodied the power of resilience. They faced setbacks, endured hardships, and confronted seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Yet they never surrendered their dreams, their principles, their unwavering belief in their ability to make a difference. Their lives serve as a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity, to shatter glass ceilings, and to shape the course of history as we navigate the complexities of our modern world. Let us remember the legacies of these extraordinary women. Let their stories ignite within us a passion for justice, a thirst for knowledge, and an unwavering commitment to creating the more equitable and enlightened world.